Look at the race cars on the roof. I never seen that before.
Where are we?
Where are we?
We in Ocala, Florida State Park. We're gonna go to the state park today. We're gonna go to Silver Glen. I think it's called
Silver Springs?
Silver Glen Spring.
Is that what it is
I
called?
think so. I think that's what I call. But we're gonna confirm the name again when we get there. Be about how many minutes away?
I think about 10-20 minutes.
I think about 10 minutes away. So we'll be there soon. See you there. Woo, you guys.
Send me here. This is not where we're supposed to be.
So here is called Silver Spring. So over here they have a boat ride and they have like the trail for you to walk around, and another
It's a glass bottom boat.
And it's a glass bottom boat. We're gonna go inside and check the price soon. And this, the original plan, we was gonna go to the Silver Glen. It's a hot spring in Ocala. So we're gonna go over there in the afternoon. Right now, no, wait. Right now it's about 11 a.m. So we're gonna walk around, tour over here first, and then in the afternoon we go over there. So now let's go inside and check it out what they have in.
What do you want to say? You want to interrupt my video? What do you want to tell everybody? Alfie. What do you want to say? All right, let's go.
Here is the price, guys.
Should be 37, no?
There's $2
And
admission.
this one, the weekend price, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday only $25 for adult and $20 for children 6 to 12.
Except the little one.
So we're buying a ticket right now. We're gonna go for a ride on the glass bottom boat. You guys excited? You ready to go on the boat? Yeah! Let's go! We have a ticket, now we're going in. But look at the sky, guys. Nice and sunny.
And hot.
And hot. Yeah.
It's so hot today.
That is cool.
Hey, you got food here. You even got Cuban sandwiches. Look at that.
Spring
Cuban
Cafe. What you doing? Take a break? Okay, come on, let's go.
I smell food.
Yeah, food. They have a restaurant here for you to sit down and eat, and look like the shop is closed.
kept my mouth shut. You know what I'm gonna say? Poor kid. Come on, the boat's gonna leave.
The shop is closed. And there's the boat ride is right there. Look at this flower. Oh, look at this dog, so cute. It's more shop all the way down there. We're gonna go next. Glass bottom boat entry. We missed the boat. Now we have to wait for the 30 minutes. So the boat is full and they're gonna leave right now. But yeah, look at the fish. Oh, under. Look, it's full of fish. The water is super clear.
Look at the giant fish.
I think it's a tilapia.
There's a giant tilapia.
I'm gonna show you under water camera.
Electric boat, you can hear it. I think it's electric.
I see the people. Hey!
That is a giant mullet. That's not tilapia. That's a mullet.
Where's our mullet?
Right there.
Where?
Right there. Look, look.
I don't see him. Don't see. Right down there?
Look at this giant. Look, peekaboo.
He's moving.
That where his head. His head right there. Oops, sorry. Where's his head? Oh.
So they have a whole center in here full of snakes and animals and stuff, but it's closed, as you guys can see. And the animals are still in there, but you can't go in there.
Oh, look at this giant one. What is this snake? Eastern.
Indigo snake.
Indigo snake.
All right, come on.
Wow.
Come on, guys.
Look at the boat. Boat.
I think this.
There's trails, 5,000 acres of trails here.
We at Silver Spring
Yeah.
State Park in Ocala.
So hot.
So hot, yeah. Ready to go jump in the water? Can't jump in yet. Which way, boo?
Limpkin Pavilion.
I jump in the water.
Can't jump in the water. But the water is so clear.
Abyss Pavilion. Wow, look at that. Look at the size of those tilapia. Jeez.
Look at the blue area.
Oh my god, look at that one.
Wow, I can't believe they don't let people swim in here. Is there anything we can't do? Can do? Look at the kayaks.
Look at that, yeah.
Let's take the kayaks.
I know. Look at that fish over there. Look at that fish.
Whoa.
Tilapia. Oh my.
Can I fish in here?
Fish everywhere.
Oh wow.
What?
This is
I want to go
beautiful.
in there. I want to snorkel in there.
Oh my god, look at this place. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. And I don't know you guys can see. Look at that fish. Look at that big giant tilapia.
Yeah. I'm going to trample it.
Fish everywhere. Yeah, right there, look.
Oh.
Hey, come on, let's go.
Let's go, Daddy.
And people kayaking over there.
I'm going to see some.
Mhm.
Kayak.
Look at this giant banana tree.
Banana?
Banana.
We like banana.
Don't go in there.
Hey, look, there's bananas up there.
Yeah. Come on,
Where?
follow
I'm
daddy.
going and buying a kayak. When we get
I want the,
home.
I
We're
want
getting
the,
two kayaks, two-person kayaks. I'll put the two little kids on my kayak. You put her in your kayak, and we'll get two GoPros and we'll go kayaking in places like this.
I want the kayak with the clear bottom.
Yes.
Then you can see it.
Yeah.
That is fun, right?
Yeah.
Is that fun? Yeah.
I don't think they have one of those.
Yeah, I see
I'm
that.
going on eBay now to look for a drone.
And look at this. Oh my god, fish everywhere.
Wow, look at all the
Oh my.
That is the biggest tilapia I've ever seen. Over here.
Yeah. Look.
Mommy,
Yes, right there. Right there. Look at this one right here.
come over here. There's that one.
People kayak. And I walk in the water. What you doing here?
I know.
What you doing here? What you doing, silly goose?
Silly goose.
Look at there's people's personal boats in the river too over there.
Yeah,
Silly goose.
There's the electric boat. It's turning around already.
I guess.
That's as far as it takes you.
No, I don't think so. I think all the way over there.
Oh, he's turning it around.
Another one just passed.
Oh, they're going in there.
That is awesome. Look at this giant fish. You enjoy the nature?
Mm-hmm.
Look at this cool plant.
Yeah, I'm not a drone that'll pick up the GoPro.
Oh,
No, this way, honey.
with the claw machine. Claw.
They have a little garden over here and a picnic chair for you to sit down and enjoy. My hand is shaking. Look at this
Read this.
tree. He's leaning over. Wow.
Read this. Let people read it. There.
What is this plant?
Lichen.
No, that's the things on it. Get over here, kids. Over here, kids.
Look at the boat.
Hope there's air conditioning in the boat.
Fish here, no? Yeah, fish right there. Fish everywhere, guys. And they allow, I just see a pontoon boat come through here.
Hey guys, you want a drink? I got drink.
It's hot. Don't forget to bring your water, guy, when you walk down the trail.
You want your fruit shoot?
Speak up for spring.
Junior.
Oh, my fruit shoot.
Look how big this is, but we gotta get back. Show everybody how big the trails are.
The plate is giant, and I see the bird. Gonna go get some bird. Look at this plant. Look at all this tree.
5,000 acres.
Look at all this plum. I don't remember.
Yeah, come on, let's go.
Look,
Go
look
into
the
the
bird.
electric boat.
Wait, bird.
Hey, look
We're gonna go. It's 5 birds.
Oh, you missed it. Fish jumped twice. Big
Jumping. I don't know you guys can see. You guys see the tree in there? They have a bird having a net up there on the tree. Right there. You see the bird? You see the bird on the tree?
No.
It have a net up there.
I see it.
And then they have a turtle.
Between the trees, you can see
Between the
turtle.
tree, you can see a turtle. And people kayaking come this
There's
way.
a turtle. He's like, get that camera away from me.
Oh, we missed this again, guy.
Missed the boat again. Told you.
This one just come in. That one just left. So I think we're gonna get on this one.
Maybe.
Now we're gonna go wait on the line over there. So let's go. People coming out. You ready to go in the boat, kid?
Yeah.
You ready?
Over here. Over here. Look.
Are you ready?
Yeah. I'm sweating.
You sweating?
Yeah.
You ready, Daddy?
Always ready.
Let's go.
Y'all ready for a boat ride? Drop the rope. Let's go.
Drop and roll. Let's
I
go.
thought you said drop the road.
Said drop the rope.
Drop the rope. I hear drop and roll.
Here, I got a Q-tip. You need one? Hardy, har.
So you're so funny. You're so funny. Let's go in. Careful, okay?
They're gonna let me drive?
No.
Why not? I'm the best captain on earth.
You're gonna sing the boat.
Speaking of sinking the boat, I'd be careful. I don't know if they'll let you on. There's a weight limit.
Look at the fish.
What's your fish?
There's a fish. Let's go.
What's the fish?
All the way to the end.
All the way in.
On the way.
All the way in.
Keep going.
All the way in.
Keep going. Okay, we're there.
Okay, sit down.
Hey, what's that? Is that a crack?
Sit down.
Be careful, man.
Hey, where's all that fish?
Not yet.
I'm here to see the fish.
Gonna see the fish.
Yeah.
Move in. Move to mommy.
Hey, look through your window. Look, I see it.
Yes, I see.
There's another boat.
Yeah, I know. You see any fish?
There's another boat coming.
No fish yet.
Just one right here.
Oh, let's see.
Oh my god, yeah. There's that
Hey,
fish.
look, there's a crack in the boat. You think I'm lying? Look. They patched it with 5200 silicone.
No, we didn't. We kept that.
Look at it.
Sir. Flex seal.
Flex seal. No, that stuff doesn't work. Look at there's a crack in the boat.
Touch the glass, sir. Seriously, touch the glass with your finger. Is it wet?
Now, yes,
It don't work.
yes, it is.
Yeah,
Look,
it don't work.
Yeah. Exactly. It don't work exactly.
Now,
I
by
told
the
you
way,
flex seal was no
the
good.
mechanic brought up, because he doesn't want to work on the boats in here because it is tough to work on them. He brings it out of the water, and when he does, he puts it in a cradle. He was by himself, it went off whack, and it landed on a stud that cracked the glass. We have a new pane of glass on order, and as soon as they get it, they're going to pull the unit out and fix it.
So we have to swim back now?
No. In back. Well,
No swimming.
you know, I took so long on the last trip. Yeah, it is. Oh, it's afternoon, folks. How y'all doing? My name is Joe Mack, and this is the Ocala. It is a U.S. Coast Guard licensed vessel, so we're going to have us a safety orientation as we get underway. We're going to talk about three things. Two for the Coast Guard, and one for me. And that one for me is by far the most important. And regarding pictures, you can take all of them you want. Help yourself. What if I'm going to be in one of them pictures or videos even? Would you do me a solid and give me a heads up so I can sit up, suck it in, and put my face on? It ain't that difficult to make me look like Jabba the Hutt. By the way, that boat you see right there, this is the 5th generation of glass palm boats. That is number 6. ADA compliant issues, wheelchair capable. It is big and monstrosity, but we'll figure out how to make it work one way or another. These boats are 50-some years old. That one's about 5 weeks old. So,
When do you launch it or start using it?
we don't know because it's got to go through the Coast Guard gig, and it's a lot of little things they didn't count on.
Always.
First, for the Coast Guard's medical attention, if that necessity arises wherever the humps give it to go away from any one of our 3 docks, we have communication with our staff as well as Barry County's finest. And if you need medical attention, I'm an instructor for first aid and CPR with the American Red Cross. Just by the looks of it, that means about a third of you have a real good chance of surviving. So our personal flotation devices. In 143 years of the tours, they've never been needed before, and I do not see a need for them today, but there's always a but. The Coast Guard has mandated that we instruct you on their proper use. So, here goes my best flight attendant routine. Should the need arise, use your eyes, look above your heads, grab one of them orange VFDs, bring one down and insert your head through the opening. Wrap the cinch cord securely around your waist, then please look up forward through that open hatch or door, as some of y'all may call it. By the time y'all figured out how to put that thing on, I'm already out there on the shoreline. Fact is, folks, it's the Ocala, not the Titanic. There's no code that says I have to be the last one off, and I'm just gonna be. I'm 66, a little overweight, and on blood pressure meds. If you see me running, jumping, or swimming, something happened. Now we are on the Silver River, a unique river in that every drop of water you see beneath the glass came out of the ground. There's 123 springs in our river that feed us approximately 805 million gallons a day. That water was tested not long ago. It's 98.104% pure. The number one contaminant in our water is called nitrate. That is a base compound for most fertilizers. And the damage that causes can be seen on that grass beneath the glass. That is algae down here, folks. Algae, an oxygen depleter. That means it sucks the oxygen out of the water. If this was a lake, that would be deadly, but we're not a lake, we're a river. 805 million gallons of water a day. That gives us fresh water on average every 38 minutes. And it comes out of holes in the ground like that one right there. That is the spring of stars. Now they call it that because dignitaries and people who are full of themselves, which are usually jaguar fish, they'll come over here, sit here for a minute, and go back. They're actually called bluegill. They're tasty but problematic. And when I say problematic, I mean big time. Because see, Oscar, one of our other cats, feeds them things 3 times a day. Well, they see the green hull, they think it's a chuck wagon. They come over here looking for food. They get around my propeller, you get to see a fillet of fish. They are working on breaking that dependency. I can't be much help to them. I've got a 30-year-old still living at home. I pretty well suck at breaking dependency. Anybody ever see a movie called Creature from the Black Lagoon? All of the underwater scenes in that iconic 1954 movie were filmed right here. And that cavern you see coming up underneath my front glass, that is Creature Cavern. $500,000 gallons of water an hour. See that big old fish down there in front of it? That's 28 feet down, so that's a pretty good sized fish.
Wow. What kind of fish is it?
That is a silver carp, they tell me.
Where?
They ain't been around here much. They just started showing up here about a month ago.
Silverfish? Silver catfish.
These first 2 spring vents are called horizontals. That means the fracture goes from left to right. I'm going to take you over one now called a vertical. And by that, basically, it's just a hole in the ground. But it's hole in the ground to go. It's a pretty good sized one. Right at 400,000 gallons an hour. What's that, son? Back in it. Huh? I'll get into it. It's 81 feet deep. Now, it's not as precarious as it looks. You get down about 18 feet. It slopes off to the right there underneath that big old hump that we went over, and it opens up into a huge chamber down there, 39 feet in diameter. Now, the way they measure these orifices to determine the amount of water coming out, they got this Star Trek, whatever you want to call it, thing, the laser thing goes over. It measures the opening down to an inch of an inch. And then they take this little thing with a propeller blade and they measure the flow of the water. They know how much of an opening and they know how fast. You can't compress water, so that gives them this one right here was 402,000 gallons of water an hour last time they played. We know where it come from. Them things. Kayaks, canoes, paddleboards. We know that because they're in those. Shell out another $2.98 and get you one of them GoPro floats. It saves a lot of embarrassment. I don't mean that you get losing your phone either. Some of the kind you get when we find them. Pictures. 8 pictures on that phone. They found, this last weekend, they found 3 phones, and they gave me one of them, and I was going to try to extract the SD card. On my phone, first picture, business card, name, phone number, and all that, right? So I'm looking for a way to identify who they are by their pictures. They had an S21 5 Plus or Plus 5 or whatever it is. Yeah, it's built in, and it got destroyed when the phone sat in the water, so I couldn't figure it out. That's Bird Island on my right over here. The red flowers you see have a Latin name, so you can, or something, cardinal. The purple ones are called a pickerel weed. I'm not sure where that comes from. Since I just saw them 2 boats go in and tie up, I'm going to try something real quick. It's a little bit of a time consumer, risky, but I'm going to see what's inside here.
Hey, look at the 3 turtles.
I'll talk about that spot right there on the way back. Off to my right over here, there's a beige-colored, a black bird with a beige-colored throat. That breastplate known as the female cormorant. There's a turtle on the log. There's a turtles on some logs ahead of me there as well. The hole in the ground down there on the right, that is known as the Devil's Kitchen. Right over here, there's a slew of logs with turtles on them. A whole bunch of turtles back up in there. Look at that. Now, right here on my left, you'll see a turtle with a dark gray shiny shell. And that turtle that looks like it's kind of green, OD green, that's the same kind of turtle. They're red and yellow bellied sliders. That growth on that other turtle looks like you see a pet stuff. That is actually like a kind of grass.
What was that? Your propeller hit something?
Yeah, there's a branch there.
You hit a tree.
I thought I cleared it. You know.
Yeah, I can see the
No
water.
big deal. As long as it's not a tree, I'm okay.
You stirred up the water.
No, actually, if you look at the grass beneath us, it's coated with algae and muck. My propeller wash will wash that off of it. No, if I haven't hit any mud yet, oh no, you'd be paddling the boat if I did. You see them 2 beige birds about 10 feet up on the right? Those are baby anhingas. Now, we don't know if they're male or female yet. They have not self-identified at this point. Okay, here we follow the science. Okay, give us a few more weeks, we can tell you what they are. As they get older, their plumage changes color. At that point, we'll be able to tell what they are. They're pretty well starting now. You can see some of the darkness coming on in their body.
Oh yeah, wow.
How many of you kayak or canoe? Have you done this river yet?
Not this one.
If you can do it, it is awesome. It really is. The water is just as pristinely clear and gorgeous. And this is as rough as it gets, too, by the way. I actually have one friend. Don't do that. Do what? Talk about kayaking. That's getting like kayak. This lagoon here, for 100 and some odd years, has always been known as the Springs of Light. They call it that because of the 123 springs in the river, 41 of them are located here. Now, most of them here are the size of a silver dollar, some the size of a softball, but they're not very well productive. They don't put out a whole lot of water. You can see some white and gray areas going to be coming up underneath our boat. Those would be springs. Not much articulation or movement of the granules of limestone going on down there. I do have something I do like to show off. See how close I can get to it without hitting the kayak or two. Coming up underneath my front glass here in a second, you're going to see some wood. Those pieces of wood all fit together, and they make up a 63-foot long dugout canoe. I'm not going to hit you. The remnants of 11 tribes of Native Americans and runaway slaves and built the most powerful entity here. Now they call themselves the Seminole. Took us 2 seconds to butcher that all up. Start calling them the Seminoles. They were all powerful here through the year 1830. We'll touch base on that subject when we get around to the Ocala area. Anybody ever hear of a football team up in the Panhandle known as the Seminole? Anybody know how they got their name? Okay, now it's supposed to be just like homeschool. Back in the early days of the university, this was pretty much school. And the price that they paid high school get the full boat scholarship through Florida State University. Yep, I'm told to date that 1,124 members of the Seminole Nation have participated in that program. I'm also told that Elizabeth Warren is one of her.
Oh wow.
You're the turtles.
You got a turtle down there, huh?
Couple.
A couple. You like turtles? Super stew. Just curious.
Loud boy.
I have them digging holes in my yard. I'm not overly fond of them. Okay, they're tortoises and these are turtles, but potato, right? Off to my right is a male anhinga about 3 or 4 feet off the water doing the machio. By the way, we call it the machio because Ralph Macchio, Karate Kid. The Anhinga and Cormorant are duck-like in all aspects except for one. They don't shed water like a duck. The Audubon Society calls them things total wettables, meaning even their quills will fill with water. Back in 1938, this park was privately owned. The operator at the time was a gentleman named Colonel Toohey. Now, Colonel Toohey decided he was going to open up another attraction here. We went down to Raccoon Island and built habitats and feeding stations for a dozen of the rhesus macaque monkeys. Put them on the island and swam, backed off. And as he backed off, he lit him a cigar and then popped a cork on a bottle of champagne. That popping sound startled the monkeys, and they swam off the island 83 years ago. In that time frame since, they've grown massively in population. We have a little over 700 of them in the Forest Run area. That's from our dock over to and including the Ocala National. And of that number, 178 call this park home. And I hate every single one of them 178. I started driving boats here 4 years ago. When I did, one of them boogers jumped on my boat. I've jumped out of planes. I'm sorry, I don't like them. There's nothing about them I like. They're not violent or vicious, that's not the issue. They've been here for over 80 years. They've never bitten anybody, never scratched nobody, and nobody, by the way, has ever gotten sick from a rhesus macaque here in the wild. But, now there's always a but. We call them things species flickers. I'm not going to get flung upon, that's all there is to that. If you happen to see one of our fur balls, and folks, just so you know, there's a troop, that's what we call a group, a troop of about 35 of them that live over here on the island, on my right, on my left rather. There's a troop of 60 of them that live in the woods over there, known as the equestrian area. That's about 300-400 yards that way. And of that number, 100, if you see one in a three-point stance, like a defensive lineman on the Atlanta Falcons football team, folks,
Where you at?
Here's our sea hunt dogs. You've never seen an episode of that TV show. You've seen Silver Springs.
Come on.
There's something of our springs in every episode of that TV show from the late 60s, early 70s.
I'm going down.
There's a sidewalk that goes from that dock over to our dock. It's about an 8 to 10 minute roller stroll. There's a few forks in the road, and one of them takes you up to that open pole barn building you see back up in there, known as the Black Bear Pavilion. They call it that because there was a 3,000 square foot chain link cage in there one time. They held some black bears. Now they took them black bears from there that way to 3,000 acres. They're a whole lot happier now than they've ever been. We know that because there's a lot more of them than there used to was. What was that, son? How fast will they go? You can walk faster. You can certainly run faster. Unless I'm going downriver, then I'm about 5 miles an hour faster than I can walk.
Here, and then you put that.
I see them, but I can't.
Get this and here.
Good job.
There you go.
Don't move.
Hang on. That was big. No, it wasn't big. It was your grandmother. You asked grandma about going on the river.
That sidewalk goes around this little lagoon right here. Ties in alongside the river up here. And then parallels it back. Now, there's a couple forks in the road. One of them will take you up to the Black Bear Pavilion. There's another building next to the Black Bear Pavilion known as Bear Hill. It's the most popular building in the park. It's the only bathrooms on this side of the ticket booth. It comes around the sidewalk comes around this clump of trees right here, marries up alongside the river, and then heads back into our dock area. There's another fork in the road, dude. right over here on the right. It takes you up to that Bay's building coming into view here. We call it the Mansion. Built back in 1993 as a concert venue. We've had the likes of Reba McIntyre, Sam Black, Robert Fritz, R.E.O. Speedwagon, Willie Nelson, Charlie Daniels, Eddie Money, and The Who. Now, just a short list of a few of the many bands that have played here.
Glenn Campbell.
Ma'am?
Glenn Campbell.
That was the last concert. Don't get ahead of the game. Our last concert was in June of 2013, Mr. Glenn Campbell. After that concert is when we officially became a state park. State parks close at dark and reopen at dawn. Tough as nails to have that romantic candlelight and that spontaneous flicky break moment at 2 in the afternoon. Unless, of course, you're at a Willie Nelson concert, but that's a different story. Anybody here prior to 2013? Oh, y'all missed it back in the day when it was a privately owned park, or privately run anyway. Our petting zoo here was to die for. They relocated that petting zoo. It is now over to Silver Springs State Park. Lucifer, the oldest hippopotamus in captivity, is there. Yeah, it is Lucifer the hippo, not the Jew. 61 years old in February, and he's a hippo, not the devil. Although if you're standing behind him when he flips his tail, yeah, you might think he was in hell. The very first glass bottom boat around the world was right here in 1878. 10 years after the park opened, when a 14-year-old boy, Alan Jones, took a dugout canoe, cut a 4-inch by 3-foot-long hole in it, stuck in a piece of glass, then sealed it with burn tar, started giving tours of the Springs for a nickel. A lot of money in 1878. Somewhere in the neighborhood of 11.5 to 11.75 in today's dollars. Please don't take the battery off, son. Okay, thank you. So 11.5 to 11.75 in today's dollars, which pretty much means the price of your tour. Well, it ain't gone up but 2, maybe 4 bits in 143 years. You can give that to it. Spot on, Hullum Jones, first class on a boat. Now the nickel thing, yeah, if you Google it, you'll find out I made up that crap about the nickel still.
What do you have?
Give it back to her. Give it back to her. Give it back to her now.
They suffered a massive defeat. And in that defeat, they sought peace. And the man who represented them, Osceola. Now, Osceola was the son of a Scotsman and a Seminole native. He could read, write, and understand the English language. And he rejected the treaty, but he didn't reject it out of hand. He had a good reason. See, back then it was called the Payne's Landing Treaty. Today, we just call it what it really was, the Trail of Tears. That rejection continued on that conflict. And of conflicts with the Seminole Nation, we've had 3 full-blown Seminole Wars. The third war, in my opinion, is still going on. There are some believe that it ended with their Civil War, but I believe it got interrupted back in 1861. Now, after our Civil War, another one of our colonels, by the name of George Armstrong Custer, learned a lesson about messing with Native Americans, and so, no more Native wars. The problem? We don't have a treaty or a truce with the Seminole Nation. Pretty much means we're still fighting. You see, academically they're referred to as unconquered. If they're unconquered... wrestling in front of in that movie? Well, they weren't from that movie. They were put here back in 1967 for a TV show called I Spy. Robert Schultz and Bill Cosby.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Where are we going?
I don't know. Wait.
Oh, I like
We're also greatly appreciated. They are voluntary. And that glass that you've been looking through from the door, that is the first part of the
There you go. Is that better?
Now, the state
No.
says thank you for coming, but I bid you safe travels in your journey. I hope that I can do good. And I hope that you have a good day, good friend, all the way. God bless y'all. Thank you for coming. Y'all stay safe, stay healthy, but more importantly, folks, y'all have fun out there. God bless y'all and thank you for being here. And have a great day. We close at 8:30, and there's over 5,700 acres for y'all to peruse. All right, I'm gonna have a little bit of a bump here. Bump, bump, bump. When she does lower that ramp, that yellow stripe is a tripping hazard. So y'all watch your step. Now, if by chance you do happen to trip and fall on that ramp, you might hear somebody laughing at you behind you. Please forgive me at that point. There you go. God bless y'all. Thank you, and have a great day, folks. Take care. They're not these. They're Elcos. And it's more
Leave the tip for the captain here.
We'll find out.
You gonna leave some tip?
I'm trying to get some money here. There. That's all the ones I got. There.
My pleasure. Y'all have a great day. Thank you.
Let's go. Hey guys, see you on the next video. We're gonna end the video right here at Silver Spring, Florida State Park in Ocala, and next we're gonna see you at Silver Glen Springs. So this park, they have a bottom glass boat ride, and you can do kayak or you can hike. They have like 5,700 acres, I think so, I forget. So you can come here and check it out. It's very nice. The water is full of fish and a lot of creatures for you to see. So see you on the next video, and goodbye right here. Don't forget to click subscribe button and give me the thumb up, ding 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 ding.